Spence told us to keep this under a minute, but I think Nazario and Mike went at least 3 minutes, just flipping off the camera, and Nazario had guns. They were threatening to blow up the last Blockbuster video. So I think we go at least 5. Will, why don't you read from the nearest book to you?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of. I'm not doing this shit.
All right. Well, it's been raining here all day. It's been really miserable here out in eastern Pennsylvania. So I want to destroy something beautiful.
All right, let's do the Jared Leto and let's fuck shit up.
Great. Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Good, Sam. I have a question for you. Why are we called Sam and Tom?
Well, there's a complicated answer. You see, my name's Sam.
And my name is Tom. And we're here to answer trivia questions. Sam, have you seen Basketball?
Oh, yeah. I saw it in theaters, my friend.
I have seen the first third of Basketball. And there's one thing I know. It is that the Milwaukee Bears always blow it.
Well, having seen the entire film, I wouldn't base what's about to happen for us.
No, I'm feeling very confident. I'm very confident.
Me too.
So I think we're gonna score the basketball in the hoop, get all the points, answer movie trivia questions. We're gonna do great.
We'll do it for
You're
screen.
Sam.
You're Tom.
Let's do it.
What is up, assholes? Welcome back to opening night trivia. I'm so excited today. We could be celebrating John and Will coming together here. That's fucking boring. You know them already. We got Sam and Tom. But their team name, Sam and Tom. Holy shit. Kirk, you're here. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I like the energy. I like the enthusiasm. Sometimes we overthink these team names. Yeah. I know I've had a couple team names, and we put a lot of thought, a lot of work into them. These guys, they're focused on trivia. They're here to answer questions. They're here to name teams. Other team is named on literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So I'm going to try not to be biased and call it right down the middle, even though I have PTSD from watching basketball.
I'm pretty sure if Tom is only seen the first third of basketball, that'd make him base, which is correct.
I don't know. That's one third more than I wanted to see.
Ready to start?
Let's do it.
Introducing first the record of 0 wins and 0 defeats. It is not the Parasite, forgetting his name. Oh no, the Reaper, John Marr, and the Virtuoso Will Cohen, your Milwaukee Bears.
I don't have my hoodie now, but yeah,
Took me a second.
Bears.
And their opponents with a record of 0 wins and 0 defeats. Sam and Tom. Sam and Tom. I can
listen, Milwaukee Bears. I'm excited for you guys, and I believe it's going to take a whole team effort for you guys to lose this one.
Round one. Round one is 10 questions. We call it the whiteboard round. You have to ask the question, you're going to write it down. I'll give you 20 seconds to write down your answer. After 20 seconds, you both present your answer and speak it. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If you get all 10 correct, you get a bonus question at the end of the round, also worth 1 point. And for the duration of this match, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. 4 repeats. Sorry, I'm tired. John and Will, are you ready?
Ready.
Sam and Tom, are you ready?
Ready.
Sam, you ready? You ready, Sam?
Ready, Tom.
If Sam's ready, I'm ready.
All right, Kirk, hit him with the first question.
All right, question number 1 comes in the category of the 1980s. Who directed Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Spence, what is your favorite movie that's title is also a question?
Actually, pretty easy. Who defeated Virginia Woolf?
There you go. That's a good answer.
I stand by. That's like one of my favorite Best Actress winners ever.
Solid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam?
Robert Zemeckis.
Sorry. John.
Scribbled Robert Zemeckis.
All right. Tom.
Robert Zemeckis.
And Will.
I don't know how to spell this. Robert Zemeckis.
All correct.
So glad I asked you about spelling before the game started.
Okay. Just a reminder, all competitors, after pen's down, put your pen down as well as After you're done, or just the entire time we are asking questions, keep both your hands on screen. All right. Your second question comes in the category of crime. Who is revealed to be the ultimate killer in the real ending of Clue?
Spence, what is your favorite movie based on a board game?
Battleship Earth.
Yeah.
It feels like a really shitty, like Mass Effect spin-off movie.
Oh, I thought you were just saying because it's called Battleship.
No. Volcano Los Dos.
It's layered comedy.
3. I'm not funny. 2. 1. John.
The real Mr. Body / the Butler.
Tom.
The Butler, I believe he goes by Wadsworth.
And Will.
I also said the Butler, who is revealed to be Mr. Body.
And Sam.
I just said the Butler.
Kirk, what do you think?
So Sam's definitely right.
Right.
Mr. Body, he is Mr. Body at the end of the movie. I know we don't have.
I'm totally fine with that. Then I just didn't know.
Yeah. So the only thing I would ask: are we going to take the Butler?
Did anyone have just the Butler?
I had just the Butler.
Okay, so I would say no to Sam, yes to John, Will, and Tom.
Okay.
Okay.
So Sam's the only one who missed that then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Question. I knew that was going to come up as soon as I read that question. Question number 3 comes in the category of music. What real-life pop band frontman plays Keira Knightley's ex-boyfriend in Begin Again?
So I had a realization the other day. 2000s Keira Knightley is like an untouched like masterclass of a decade. You get the 3 good pirate movies, and you get
2 good
Pride and
pirate
Prejudice, and I think she's in Atonement as well. Like, there's so much good shit there.
Atonement's solid. Yeah, I'll give her Atonement. Yeah.
And she's also in other shit that doesn't matter, but like those 5 fucking bangers.
You're not a Domino fan?
I don't know what that is. 4, 3, 2,
You missed a couple.
1. Pens down. Tom.
Boy, did I hate this movie. I believe it was Adam Levine.
Damn right, Tom. Fuck that movie. Will.
Awful.
Yeah, I pulled Zayn Malik out of my ass.
All right, Tom. Sorry, Sam.
I also didn't know this, so I wrote Aerosmith Steven Tyler.
John.
I guessed, covering our bets, Adam Levine.
That is correct.
Good job, John.
Question
Thank you.
comes in the category of comedy. What animal is Borat originally supposed to deliver to the U.S. government in Borat's subsequent movie film? But yeah, let's talk about how Begin Again is like by far John Carney's worst movie.
It's the only one I haven't seen yet.
It's just really boring. Like, it's a standard music biopic, but oops, Keira Knightley is sad because Adam Levine like cheated on her, and that's really all there is.
Is it really a biopic?
No, sorry, it's the same style of like how, like, if this was based on a real person, you'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel
it
like
plays like a biopic.
Yeah.
The wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will?
I have no idea. Bald eagle?
Sam?
It's a chimp whose name I believe is Johnny the Monkey.
Will? No, John. Fuck.
Okay, I'm John. Yeah, I put Donkey.
And Tom?
I think it was a monkey.
It was a monkey. With that, Sam and Tom take the lead.
We're at 6-5, right?
Yes.
Wait, Will, yeah. Do we want to challenge the fact that a chimp and a monkey are different animals?
Well, they only got the 1 point, though.
Oh, they both got it.
No, we gave it both. Yeah, they both got it.
The chimpanzee is not a monkey.
Then, yes, I want to challenge that.
We're going to challenge that. Chimps are monkeys.
All right, go to challenge me right back. Checked it. Chimps, not monkeys. Fortunately, Sam had a little bit too much on his little whiteboard there. So we cannot give him the point. Therefore, not only does he lose the point, Milwaukee Beers do retain their challenge. As you go into question number 5.
Okay, question number 5 comes in the category of action adventure. What is the name of the mythical artifact that the crew is after in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales?
So I've always thought about this. Dead Men Tell No Tales is like, I feel like some like weird like crime guy should say that and not a pirate. Like imagine Corleone is like, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and he fucking like shoots a bunch of people.
I don't know. They say it and they throw people off the ship.
Yeah.
Kill home or whatever they do.
Al Pacino does that like at least once, right?
I think so. Yeah, he throws somebody off a boat.
Yeah, in like Godfather 3. 5,
Frankie and Johnny.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Sam.
It's Poseidon's trident.
John.
Well, I put Blackbeard's Jolly Roger. I have not seen that movie.
Tom.
I have seen it. I don't remember anything about it. I wrote Davy Jones's Locker.
And Will.
Hey, Tom, we wrote the same thing. Davy Jones's Locker.
So, Kirk, I'm leaning no. You're right with that?
I would lean yes.
Okay. I'll show here. I'll agree with you. We will give Sam the point. I will say what we have in the doc is Trident of Poseidon.
Oh, give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to challenge that. Yeah, it's fine.
My brain works in deep cut mode. It's always like, So, Sam, you're correct.
Okay.
Now you take the lead. I'll go to the next question, category of 2010s. In what 2010s film would you find a movie date to see Rebel Without a Cause and a dance scene in the Griffith Observatory? I will say after that question, no more perfect rounds here today.
I was just about to ask it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. So
how are the 2010s for you? I'm sorry, go ahead.
How were the 2010s for me?
Yeah.
They happened. I mean,
Yeah.
they were. It's 2022 and I'm still here, so.
I was alive for the full decade, which is like new for me.
Yeah, that's a. I
5,
definitely was as well.
4,
For better or
3,
worse.
2, 1. John?
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Tom?
I don't even know if this is a 2010s movie. Easy A?
Will?
I believe it's La La Land.
And Sam?
I also wrote La La Land.
La La Land is correct.
So, I'm sorry, who got that?
Will and Sam.
Will and Sam.
Okay. All right.
Those
So we're
are
still...
very short, easy names today. It's great.
Yeah. All right. Next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for Planet of the Apes, Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and Mulan? I'm assuming that's the original '68 Planet of the Apes, correct?
Oh.
Yes. And the original 98 Mulan. And Star Trek, the only motion picture.
I heard I saw an ad that I guess the director's cut's coming out of that.
I don't need more of that movie. What the? It's already too long.
Another 45 minutes of watching the Enterprise slowly leave space dock.
I would call it shitty 2001, but 2001 is already shitty, so it's like 5, 4.
Can I get a repeat?
All right, repeat for John.
First repeat for Milwaukee Bears. Who composed the scores for the Planet of the Apes, Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and Mulan?
What do you like? What do you think about Mulan?
I like it. The late '90s Disney, I kind of lost steam for me after like the core Renaissance
4,
movies. But
3,
it's all right.
2,
Haven't seen the remake yet.
1. Pens down. Pens down. All right. Tom.
Might have second guessed myself out of the right answer. Is it Jerry Goldsmith?
Will.
I also said Jerry Goldsmith.
All right. Sam.
I said Hans Zimmer.
And John.
I said James Horner.
Jerry Goldsmith is correct.
So if I'm correct, Sam and Tom retaining a 1 point.
Thank
lead.
you for calling the repeat on that, because that gave me time to rewrite my answer.
Give me time to get it wrong.
Right. Next question comes to the category of horror. How much money does Marion Crane embezzle in Psycho?
That's a really good question. Oh,
So, Kirk, you a fan of Gus Van Sant?
Not Gus Van Sant Psycho.
I mean,
But I love the story. The rumor about that movie is that he remade it just so nobody else could. Like
I'm gonna remake that movie. I'm gonna remake it.
he just kind of fell on that grenade for everybody else. So it's like, I'll just do it exactly the same, and it'll be done, and no one else will do it and ruin it.
I feel like if Hollywood had his own seppuku, I feel like that's what it would be.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will?
I said $75,000.
Sam?
I went low. I said 12,000.
John?
$40,000.
And Tom?
I said $50,000.
John hit a horror question. Big shocker. 40,000 is correct.
Damn.
That ties the game up.
Nice pull.
Good pull.
Yeah, really. God.
Next one, you, I think.
That next one is you.
Okay. In directors, who made their directorial debut with 2021's Tick, Tick, Boom?
Really emphasizing the ellipses.
I tried to read that with the comma and the ellipsis.
I'm pretty sure that's just how Shatner acts.
Tick, tick.
Boom.
You wait to give the boom for the 15 seconds it takes to give the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam? Time's down, John.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
All right, John?
I added ellipses to Andrew Garfield.
Tom?
The man is thirsty for an EGOT. Is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
And Will?
If I got this wrong, I would have had to burn all my Hamilton shit. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Caleb, go. Lin-Manuel Miranda is correct. All right. And we go to your last question in the category of the 1990s. Who plays Ricky Roma in Glengarry Glen Ross? This is a movie.
What do you think about Roma?
I actually like it more than Glengarry Glen Ross. Deserves
I don't know
Best
about that. I
Director.
like it a lot, but
I'm
should have won
surrounded
Best
by-
Picture.
I was read by Coho, who thinks it's the worst movie of 2018, and that Vice should have won Best Director over it, and I actively want to kill the man.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
don't look up his reviews. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John?
How about Steve Buscemi?
Okay. Tom?
I said Ed Harris because I know he's in that movie.
Will?
I said Alec Baldwin because I know he's in that movie.
And Sam?
I think it's Al Pacino.
Al Pacino is correct.
Oh,
Nice pull.
With that,
good
Sam
pull.
and
I was
Tom
pretty sure.
have a 2-point lead, 11-9.
That's what I have.
All right. With that, going to round 2. He's appeared once again. Round 2 is known as, my pen's fucking dying, the deep cut round. Works, thank you. The way the deep cut round works is before this match, each team picked a movie for their opponent to study. They'll receive 6 questions in each of the chosen films. One member from each team will take 3 questions whiteboard style. After those 3 questions, the other 2 teammates will then take the other 3 questions, and it'll reset for the second film. Repeat challenge is still in effect. Sam and Tom, you got the lead. Would you like to pick questions about your film first or second?
Would we like to pick the movie with the most convoluted plot ever, or the movie with no plot at all? What are you feeling, Sam?
Tom, I'm gonna leave this one up. Why don't we start with Bonsai?
Let's start with Bonsai.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I think I forgot to say the scoring system for this. A correct answer for your own film is worth 1 point. However, a correct answer for your opponent's film is worth 2 points.
Got it.
All right.
So
again,
who's here?
Sam
Weird
and
ones.
Tom did
Okay.
the weird movies. Will and John all did the other weird movies.
We did Kentucky
so-
Fried Movie. They did Bonsai.
Yeah.
So Sam and Tom, who would like to take the first of the 3 questions?
I'll take the first 3.
All right.
How you
And
feeling,
Will-
John?
I got no preference. If you want to go first or second, I'll do whatever's the other thing.
Why don't you go first then?
Okay.
All right. So, Kirk, your preference for the 2? I've seen neither.
I'll do Buckrow Bonsai.
All right. So this is just to Tom and John. You will write down your answers, no collaboration. Will and Sam, keep your hands on screen still during these.
Okay. Question number 1. Dr. Bonsai is using a laser to vaporize a penile tumor without damaging what? Right off the bat, what's this movie about?
Penal. I'm imagining it's about some like magic doctor, but not strange, but like science.
Dr. Science.
Science.
Look, you don't need to watch it. You just got to read the opening paragraph that they put on screen. then you got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will go to Tom. Yes, Tom first.
Is it the liver?
And John.
I hope my spelling is okay. The quadrigeminal plate.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's correct. All right, question number 2. A man takes away Worfin's TV because he used how many kilowatts that month?
The inferior way to measure electricity.
What's the superior way?
Gigawatts.
Okay.
He's not
Come
wrong.
on, John. You know
I stand
better.
corrected.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John
Yo, Jonathan Banks was in this movie. 10,000 kilowatts.
and Tom.
I said 17,000.
10,000 is correct.
All right, and the final question in this half. John Emdahl compares John Worfin to what real-life person in a message?
So you've seen this, I'm assuming.
I may have seen it on cable when I was a kid, at least parts of it, but I have very vague memories about it.
I was like, what would you even think about that? Like, this seems like a not Kirk movie from like the little I know.
I don't
5, 4,
I don't know. I want to check it out. It's on my
1.
list.
Tom.
I watched this movie on an airplane today, and I don't remember much, but I'm pretty sure it was Hitler.
And John.
I want Kirk to watch this. I'm waiting for that letterbox review. It is Hitler.
Both correct. All right, now those 3 questions are over. John getting a sweep, Sam picking up 1 correct answer. No, Tom doing that. We'll go to Sam and Will for the other 3 questions.
All right, Samuel, your first question. What kind of car does Worfin take that he totals when he escapes the Trenton home for the criminally insane?
MTFO. That's what I was going to say. This was in the MTFO Geek for a while. There's a mixed bag. I'm like, I can finally watch it. And then I burned the league down. So I never got around to it.
You got to hate when that happens.
Yeah. You know, you burn down the one league, they all look the same.
Although I'll tell you what, there are times that I wish Full Metal would have burned down with some of the deep cut movies they had on their list.
4. Yeah, turn down Cats. 3, 2, 1. Sam.
A Maserati Bora.
And Will.
I just said a Maserati.
I would lean just Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, Will, just before anything challenges, generally with deep cuts, we do ask for like specific to be like a subtext of the question. That being said,
how was that question worded before? If we what was the question again?
Go ahead.
What kind of car does Worfin take that he totals when he escapes the Trenton home for the criminally
Will
insane?
challenge. You said kind, not model.
Yeah, you said you
we're
need to say
definitely
make
gonna
model.
Kind means make.
Okay. All right. We'll go to the challenge. We'll be right back. All right. So we reviewed it. A kind of car is not what we were looking for. We were looking for a make and model. So with that, the question itself is then deemed incorrect. So we have decided that John and Will retain their challenge. We will scrap the question and give a new one. So Kirk, give them their actual questions now.
All right. Your first question, your replace question. The general says that he has enough decorations to do what? See, like it's one of those movies where I know it's like a science fiction movie, but it's like in New Jersey, I guess, and there's still Christmas. So I kind of like that aesthetic. Like you still got some real world stuff.
Like Flash Gordon's like he's a football player
on
Earth. Like everything's grounded. It just this one happens to be grounded in fucking The shittiest place on earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam.
I believe it's Snap a Christmas Tree.
And Will.
I hope so, because that's exactly what I had. Snap a Christmas tree.
Both correct.
All right. Your second question. How much money does Scooter get that he gives to Buckaroo Banzai? There's still money. You know, some of these movies don't. Star Trek doesn't have money, obviously.
Where's the money, Lebowski? That's a bad movie.
You think?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'd say it's over. I don't think it's bad. I think it's over.
It's my least favorite Coen's comedy, and I like the Hudsucker Proxy. So
I love Hudsucker Proxy.
That's a take.
3,
That's
2,
a take.
1. Will.
I wrote $20 and I spelled it out because my handwriting sucks.
And Sam.
I also said $20.
Both correct.
All right. Your third and final question. John Parker wants to deliver something to Buckaroo Banzai in person that is contained in what kind of box?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Something's just really fun about a CEO just being like, yeah, I'm trying to run the company. And literally just like in the middle of a meeting, walks on a table and yeets himself out a window. Like, that's a great way to open a movie.
Yeah, but having what's her name do that transatlantic accent for the whole
Jennifer Jason Leigh deserves an Oscar for that.
Oh,
She's
come
fucking
on.
great.
That's
She's
rough.
so good.
It's hard to watch.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sam
I said a cake box.
and Will.
I said a pink pastry box.
I'm willing to take both of those.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. That does not seem right. Nope, that is right. I'm used to something else. All right. Milwaukee Beers, I believe, actually picking up a clean sweep of that round. Sam and Tom picking up 4 of the available 6 questions as we go into Kentucky Fried Movie, not chicken. Back up to Tom and John for this first question. What phrase did the toy robot say in A Fistful of Yen? Kirk, have you seen this?
I have not, but I mean, is this like Mac and Me? Is this like the Kentucky Fried Chicken, like sponsored movie?
Honestly, I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's like how in Community they have the KFC sponsored Mission to Mars thing.
Yeah.
You gotta line up the spices to go on a rocket ship. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John
Pretty sure it's Eat Lead Sucker.
and Tom.
I said eat lead fuckers.
I like that more, but Eat Lead Sucker is correct.
Close, Tom.
In Milan, an affiliate found a way to recover crude oil from what object?
I do remember, John, what year did this movie come out?
77?
77.
Oh, shit.
I remember when I was a kid seeing the poster for this at the video store all the time. This is like the first store poster I've
This
ever
was
seen.
like a movie that this is the first R movie that like fucking 10-year-olds would have watched.
Wait,
Yeah,
Kirk,
it was-
You're
it had
like
that
the same
vibe.
age as me, right? You're like 42, right?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Okay.
2, 1. Tom,
Discarded.
Used comb.
John. Oh shit! You both put comb. That's correct. And your last question, you two. What is the second warning sign of death? Pretty sure the sign of death for me is admitting Chicago is a bad movie. That's when you know I'm gone.
That's when you're.
But I'm alive, so it's
you can be
great.
redeemed.
Great fucking movie, 5 stars.
Oh God.
Richard Gere deserves an Oscar. 5, 4, 3.
How can that
2,
Hudsucker proxy thing
1.
not be your worst take of the night?
I'm only half joking. John
A rotting smell.
and Tom.
I said rigor mortis.
A rotting smell is correct. That we now go to Sam and Will for their questions. How much total money does the man spend on the movie and popcorn?
A lot of money questions this round.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we have two. Let's balance it.
Yeah.
The world is balanced with money, thanks to capitalism.
There's nothing more fun than watching Deep Cuts movie and keeping track of all the money.
I've got a question for you in the next question because it's been bugging me for like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
4,
Intrigued.
3, 2, 1. Will?
3 on the popcorn, or 3 on the movie, 1 on the popcorn, $4.
And Sam.
Oh, I had 4 written down. I changed it to 5.
4 is correct.
Damn. Should have gone with my instinct.
What is Ron Butler's astrological sign? Okay, so on my after hours review, I said all this for capitalism or something, and you said dang it. And I was always wondering, like, what does that mean? You just put dang it and didn't say anything else.
I gotta go back and reread it now. I don't remember.
I got the notification like, what does that mean? And it's been like 6 months. I don't feel that. When's the right time to ask you? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Let me
5,
see.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sam
Gemini. Gemini.
and Will.
Gemini. Arrow.
Gemini, the best sign. Both correct.
Expect the unexpected.
Fucking all my pens are dying. All right.
Spence, you're a Gemini?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right.
And your last question. Who does Donald Sutherland play in That's Armageddon? Find the review yet, Kirk?
No, I can't find it. Did you delete it?
No, you look at fucking after hours, and I'm right there. Anyways, That's Armageddon sounds like if someone made a parody of Armageddon, and it's just like, oops, the world's ending, and it stars like the guy who does Ernest, like that.
It's way better.
Comets
3,
come back.
2, 1. Will
The Clumsy Waiter.
and Sam.
I also said the clumsy waiter.
Both are correct. Maths. Sam and Tom are at 21 points, and your Milwaukee Beers are at 27?
I have 27.
Yeah, 27 points.
Yep.
All right. Now go to round 3. Round 3 is known as the wheel round. If you've watched any other league, same shit. Watch them, put out good content. We got a wheel. Brought to you by WorldSide.com, sponsored by Canned Good, whatever the fuck that is. We'll spin the wheel. You land on a category. If you don't like it, you can respin. Whatever you get, you get 5 questions from that category. Worth 2 points. You got that multiple for 1 point, but oh shit. Hear that bark? They saw a steal coming in. Your opponent can steal. All right, Beers. You guys can. You guys are in Italy. Would you like to spin first or defer?
You want to defer, Will?
Let's defer.
We'll defer.
All right. So Sam and Tom, this is your first spin. Reminder: as long as it's not on spinners or opponent's choice, you can respin. And you land on biopic. Would you like to take that or spin again?
How are you feeling about that one, Sam?
I'm okay with it if you are.
I feel pretty good about it, and there are a couple on the board that I'm worried about.
Worse. There are definitely worse ones, so we'll take it.
Yeah, so we'll take it.
All right, biopics. Sam and Tom, I will give you your questions.
Biopics.
Sure. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys' first question. Actually, sorry, before we go into this, I will remind you, because this is a collaborative round for both this and round 4, at the end of your answer, I will need final answer to know that is what you have both agreed on.
Got it.
All right.
And just let me specify before you go, Sam and Tom have all 4 repeats. Milwaukee Bears have 3.
Yes. All right, so Sam and Tom, your first question. What type of jewelry does Neil Armstrong drop on the moon at the end of First Man?
This is a movie I did not see, Tom.
It's a movie that I saw and liked, but I don't remember exactly. I have a guess, but I'll just do multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Tom, can you get your other hand up?
Sorry.
Thank you. You're good. All right, options are A, earring, B, necklace, C, bracelet, or D, ring.
You see, I was thinking ring or necklace. I'm tempted to say. I think ring sounds right to me.
Let's go with ring. Ring. Final answer.
All right, that is incorrect. Milwaukee Beers, your options are A, earring, B, necklace, C, bracelet, or D, ring.
It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but I believe it's a necklace.
I was feeling necklace too, to be honest with you. So go ahead.
Necklace. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. Looking for a bracelet.
Bracelet.
All right.
Okay.
So a small necklace. A small necklace.
Yeah.
Don't do it, John.
Or a,
Do not
or
do
a
it.
big ring.
The risk. Yeah.
I'm just
It's a
kidding.
big ring.
All right, your second question, Sam and Tom. Who plays Steve Jobs in Jobs?
Okay. So Michael.
Jobs was Ashton Kutcher, I believe. Steve Jobs was
Yes.
Fassbender.
I think you're right. Yes.
Ashton Kutcher, final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Good job.
I love the movie Steve Jobs. So that
I love the movie Jobs, so
Sure.
Oh, Jesus.
okay.
Match made in heaven.
Which 1960s film is largely set in the Stalag Luft 3 POW camp?
That should be Bridge on the River Kwai. Or
Yeah.
the Great Escape.
I don't think The Great Escape is based on a real person, though, is it? Can we get a repeat?
No.
Can I hear the question again?
All right, yep, your first repeat. Which 1960s film is largely set in the Stalag Luft 3 POW camp?
Stalag Luft 3 POW camp.
Should we go with our instincts?
What's your instinct?
Is Bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah, I mean, the Great Escape.
5.
Yeah, let's go with Bridge.
4.
Let's go with Bridge.
Bridge on the
final
River Kwai, final answer.
That is incorrect. Milwaukee Bears for a 2-point steal.
They talked themselves out of it. It's The Great Escape.
God damn it.
Great Escape. Okay.
Yeah,
Go
I'm pretty sure.
Say it, John.
The Great Escape. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Whose life is that? That's based on a true story?
It's based on the true story of like a bunch of loose people.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Wow.
All right, fourth question. What Oscar winner plays Franklin D. Roosevelt in Pearl Harbor?
The Michael Bay movie? I think it's John Voight.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, John
John
Voight.
Voight, final
Final answer.
answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good
I
pull.
just
Good
watched
pull.
that too.
And your final question. What comedian is Man on the Moon about?
Oh, Andy Kaufman. Final
Andy
answer.
Kaufman, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. With that, Sam and Tom getting their score up to 27. That 2-point lead, Milwaukee Bears now have a 29 point. So it's a 2-point lead going into their spin. All right, Will and John, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right, here is your first spin. It lands on 2,000. I'd like to keep that or spin again.
How do you feel about that, John?
It's pretty broad. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you feel confident in it, I mean, like I've definitely seen movies that were made in the 2000s, but it's very broad.
I think there's enough on here that we could probably spin again. What do you think?
I think so too.
Let's just spin again.
Yeah.
All right, here's a category that you must keep. It lands on Spinner's Choice. Would you like a reminder of the categories?
Yo, you want musicals for you or horror for me, or how you want to do this?
Let's go horror.
All right, we'll do horror.
I can answer some horror questions.
All right, Kirk, can you give them their questions in the category of horror movies?
Absolutely. Milwaukee Bears, your first question, the category of horror. In I Know What You Did Last Summer, the main killer uses what as their main murder weapon?
A hook. Well, a hook. Final answer.
Hook.
Hook is correct for 2 points. Question number 2. Who directed 1976's Carrie?
Brian De Palma. Well,
Yes.
Brian De Palma. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3. What is the title of the 4th movie in the Child's Play franchise?
Bride of Chucky. Well,
Bride of Chucky, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. What kind of animal does Chris accidentally run over on his drive to Rose's home and Get Out?
ooh.
It's a deer, isn't it?
I think it is a deer. Do you want to multiple it, or you want to just go for it? I say we just go. I say we go for it because, yeah, I say we just go for it.
All right.
Okay, a deer. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
And
I was just watching that and I stopped at like 10 minutes in. So shit.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Your final question, I believe they hit this. It's a KO.
Yes.
Okay, so to wrap up the game here, final question. Who plays Jim, a courier who wakes up from a coma 28 days after the initial outbreak and 28 days later?
Killian Murphy, final answer. Let's go.
And your winners by way of knockout, your Milwaukee Bears at a final score of 39-27.
You should have watched the rest of that movie, Tom.
Yeah. I told you.
Yeah.
The beers come out in the end, dude.
What? What?
All right.
This changes everything.
We'll jump into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finishers, Sam and Tom. Sam and Tom. Today worked out very well. You guys did come out ahead in round 1, which is very good. Unfortunately, round 3, not your best friend. However, y'all are a fucking delight.
It was the deep cuts that killed me. I watched both of those movies twice somehow, and it was the questions that were asked were not the ones I was ready to answer. And then, because Bridge on the River Kwai is set in Japan, I realized that like right after
I just really doubted that Great Escape was a biopic.
Yeah.
That's what got it for me, was that I really doubted that. We put out a good effort. I'm happy with the effort. We're going to watch the film. We're going to see where we made mistakes.
I think we answered questions incorrectly when we should have answered them correctly.
Look, I don't want to get
one of our big strategic errors.
I think we should watch the film, see where we made mistakes. I'd like to get in the film room and then when we have our press conference on Tuesday, we'll answer the question.
Sure. Listen, they steamrolled us deep cuts around, and I don't think there was any coming back from that. But I had fun. And there's a dog, and I think the important thing for people to remember is that I'm Tom
and I'm Sam.
All right, 0-1. Y'all are not out of it yet. You guys can come back sometime later this season. If you do, is there anyone who you want to play?
I have no idea who else is involved in this, so I'm going to say the two members of the 2005 Los Angeles Clippers. Any two members.
I would like to go up against Sammy Jenkins from Memento and whoever Dana Carvey played in Blank Slate. I think that would be our ideal matchup for next round.
Yep.
You know what? I think we can pull that off.
Great. That's good to hear.
Guys, we're delighted today. We'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you.
And today's winners, John and Will, y'all both debuted in singles. Now you've debuted in teams. How does it feel?
Feels good. I like those guys. Can we get them in every league? Those guys are cool. I think very cool. Yeah, I think they know a ton. Honestly, like beating us out of round 1, they know a ton. I think their general knowledge is like off the charts. So I want to see more of them all over the place. But yeah, Will, go ahead.
Yeah. After round 1 was very rough for at the very least me. If you would have told me after round 1 that we would be in a knockout situation, which, for statisticians is my second knockout in ONTL, so huzzah. But if you would have told me that we would have managed to get here and knock them out before round 4, I don't think I would have believed you. But watching those deep cut movies as much as I did, and the amazing study guide that my buddy John over here made for us, just really clinched those points. And this was just an amazing match through and through. I can't say anything bad about our opponents here. They just put up a really, really good fight. We just had a better run too.
We just spun horror.
Yes, when we spin horror with John here, it's kind of lights out.
Yeah. I'm Cam Holtzman. I'm the best deep cut player in this league. What's up, brother?
Well, as of right now, he is still the team's champ, so that could change next week. But you want to call him out, you can. However, it'll take you a little bit longer to get there. By winning this, we do put you in title picture to maybe to that rank. Are you looking forward to playing anyone? There's like the 1-0 teams coming up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Cam so I can beat him in deep cuts and say I'm the best deep cut player.
Will, how about you?
Oh hell, I don't know. I'm not quite the shit talker that John is, so I don't really know very many other teams that are in here. But I'm, with John by my side, I know I can face anybody, and we're just gonna kick ass.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later then. All right, Kirk. Now, knockout. We also have like a really fun team. Who I wish won today because John has too much cockiness. Rein that in, shit.
Yeah, I mean, when it came down to, we see this all the time with debut players. You really, it takes a while to get used to exactly what's expected of you the deep cut round. We've seen many a rookie debut player who was otherwise played a strong game, but faltered in that round just because they weren't ready for it. So there's a little bit of a learning curve. So I think Sam and Tom are going to be okay. They are going to learn from that. And next time we see them, I think they're going to have a much stronger showing.
Absolutely. With that is the end of today's match. Thank you to Sam and Tom for being Sam and Tom, John and Will for being here, Kirk being here, for myself for watching this video. Looking forward to Open Air Trivia. Stay inside, stay safe, wash your hands, wash your face. Support local teachers, get a fucking vaccine and your fucking booster, punch Nazis and all that shit. And we'll see you later this week for some more trivia. Catch you on the flip side.